Hello, I'm Nanny from Nanny and the Moose, and today my topic is an extension of our lifestyle, acceptance, appreciation, and a little bit of an adjustment. Now, as you know from all our other videos, Moosey and I are really very, very happy together. We have a lot of fun. We try very hard to appreciate what we have, the simple things, our garden, the birds, our life together, the humor that we share. And of course, we've been married 60 years, so we're very, very blessed. We also have a very, very large family, as I know you know. We have 6 children, all married. We have 20 grandchildren and 10 great-grandchildren. And our lives very much revolve around the children. Now, since COVID, which basically was the beginning of March, when everything kind of came to a halt and we were asked to self-isolate, and we did. Moose and I are 83 years old, and so we have to take care of ourselves. We're in that bracket that has to be very, very careful. We did have a 6-week holiday up in Idaho. Our oldest son, Billy, and his wife came down in their beautiful motorhome, picked us up and took us up to their ranch, and we spent 6 wonderful weeks exploring the beautiful wilds of Idaho. His place is right on the Clearwater River, and Bonnie's cooking was out of this world. So we were very fortunate during May and June to escape the high point of COVID here in the Los Angeles metropolis area. So we've gone about, what, 8 or 9 months like this, and we don't see the grandchildren or the great-grandchildren. Our lives revolved around going to dance recitals and sporting events. We have already missed a huge St. Patrick's Day celebration that we do with friends and family. We didn't do that. We didn't do Easter and the children with the Easter eggs. What came next? July 4th. Normally we have a great big celebration. We have an hors d'oeuvre competition. Will we see these little children who used to come to our door and knock on the door and say, "Trick or treat, Nanny and Moose"? I kind of doubt it. And so I have thought up something as an alternative to enrich our lives a little bit. 2 days ago, it was our youngest granddaughter's birthday, little Lizzie. Lizzie was 5 years old. And Lizzie's mommy put some pictures on of the celebration. We were not there, by choice because they're an hour or two away, and it meant exposing ourselves. And Grandpa, the maternal grandpa, did come down up from the San Francisco area and spent the weekend with the family. And one of the pictures was a beautiful picture of Grandpa hugging this sweet Lizzie, whispering in her ear, and his head was buried in her ear, and she was laughing. And it made me sad. And I thought, what are we missing at this stage of our life? Now, as I told you, we're still happy. We're still up because we have each other, and we still make fun for ourselves. And once in a while, we do little drive-bys, but it's not the same as the hugging and the kissing. They're my birds. They're agreeing with me. What I've decided to do, and I've run it by Moosey, is to invite one family at a time so that there's not that large gathering, which I know we'll be missing. We plan to do this, maybe have each family come up, do a little Halloween. Everybody will come in costume. Moosey and I are going to be in costume. Even today, we have little costumes set up. And I think this will help bring the children back into our lives. Teenagers we see once in a while in drive-bys, and I adore them. I adore all our oldest grandchild is Bridget, who's just celebrated a wonderful birthday, 39. And our grandchildren go all the way down to Lizzie, who just turned 5. We have some great-grandchildren older than Lizzie. So, I am going to be a witch. I have my hat already. I have a little something for Kelly, but I think Molly will dress her up in some sort of a costume. And we're going to play with Kelly, visit with Molly, and then hopefully our next visit from a family will be Lizzie and her brother and sister and Mommy and Daddy, and we will do the same thing. We have our lovely garden all decked out for fall, and we would like to just even see them. I don't have to do the hugs. I would love to give everybody hugs, but just get a little closer. You know, I was a school teacher, and the development of a child is so amazing from birth up to about 5, usually up to about 3. It's amazing what a child learns. First of all, he learns to move. He learns to crawl, he or she. They learn how to feed themselves with food. They have wonderful instincts. Then they crawl, they walk, and their little minds are developing at the same time. Research shows faster than at any other time in a person's life, even up to adulthood. That's amazing. But the memory of a child under 4 or 5, I'm worried that they won't remember us. We did so much with them. We traveled with Lizzie's family and several of the other families. We traveled to Hawaii with them. We traveled to Europe with them. And I felt on a day-to-day basis, the games we played, we put on little plays. I felt that we knew each other, that they would know us. But I'm afraid these little ones might not remember us. Now that's putting it a little harsh, but maybe they'll not as well as they did. So on an upbeat, our lifestyle is going to hopefully include some more visits, safe visits. We'll see our kids and our grandkids more, and I think we have to initiate it. They're all afraid of making us sick. That's the problem here. Moose and I are the ones that are so well taken care of, and the other families are out there. Some are going to school, and they're a little afraid to come around, I think. Although we've done the drive-bys and we've met in parking lots. But I want them to come here, and I want them to see our little Halloween. We can have Halloween candy. That should be at 11:30. One of my granddaughters, Molly, is coming over with her little darling baby girl, Kelly, who was born in February. Now, we did a video on visiting Molly. At their home, and we were looking through gates at a beautiful baby, and as of this day, that baby is 8 or 9 months old, gorgeous baby, and we have not been able to hug her and hold her, nor has my daughter Dub, who is the grandma to this beautiful baby. She might not even know us. She might be afraid. You know, they run through that stranger danger time around 6, 7, 8 months. So, let's see. I have to go make a salad in about 40 minutes, and I'm gonna put on my hat. And the rest of my costume you won't see. I've been a witch for a long, long time. Do you love it? Look, isn't it great? As you know, I love my hats, but I'm gonna be a witch, but I'm worried about Kelly, so maybe I'll have to, when I greet her for the first time, because I know little Kelly doesn't remember me from peeking into the gates. Moosey is going to be an Irish leprechaun, and after they leave, we're going to talk it over with Moosey and talk about how the visit went and our future visits with the kids. So I even have this darling little hat for Kelly in case she doesn't have one of her own, and I'll model that for you too. As you know, I love my hats. Isn't this a cutie? It's even got a veil. We wore hats in the 50s with veils and the little spider. So, I'm all set for our visit, and I'm excited. So until Molly comes with Kelly, we'll see you again in 40 minutes. Bye for now. Stay tuned to see how it goes. Little garlic toast strips. I fried them in butter, a teeny bit of oil, and I put some garlic in it. And I burned some at first, but now I get the hang of it. And they're going to be to dip with the salad. Halloween cookies on a little pedestal plate. And a great salad with great ingredients. It's a semi-Waldorf. It has apples dipped in lemon, grapes, tomatoes, little crushed walnuts, kiwi, cheese cubes, and beautiful romaine lettuce. And I'm going to serve it with an avocado mayo dressing. Here's our Kelly and Mama Molly.
Hello.
We're just getting used to her.
Yeah.
Where's that birdie? Hear Moosey laughing? Oh, it's tough getting used to them when they haven't seen you. Well, here we are in the patio. Hello, my pretty Kelly. Pretty hat. Ooh, give Nanny a smile. She hasn't cried. She's getting to know us. Ding, 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 ding. Yay! And you're smiling. You're having fun in your witchy hat. We have the table set, and we're all ready to eat. And this is my garlic toast, my invention. I'm so happy.
Yeah,
Kelly
me
loves
too.
me.
And she loves me too.
She's laughing.
She hasn't cried yet.
Ooh.
Look at that hat. She doesn't, most babies would rip that hat right off her head. She loves it. She's getting a kick out of Moosey.
Yeah.
What a happy baby. And what a happy Moosey and Nanny.
Oh, I know. My heart is filling up.
Get him a rinky-dink. I love you. Well, another hat lover in the family, that's for sure. I've come to that conclusion. Oh, pumpkin cookie.
Kelly girl is taking a lick of her pumpkin cookie.
Nanny
Oh,
made-
wow.
Oh,
Whoa.
oh, watch her.
Whoa,
Oh.
girlfriend. All right, we're done.
Oh, no, she's gonna cry now.
You went too hard on that.
You gave her a taste.
Which does so good. I'll give you a
I'm
real
sorry.
pumpkin
Yeah.
now.
Love Nanny. You want to grab my finger? Yes. She loves us, Moose. She loves us.
Oh,
She loves me more than she loves you.
Aw. Hey, where's your hat? Where's your hat?
Oh,
love
she
me.
carried it.
Huh, don't you? Well,
I know.
here's my little Irish leprechaun, and his wildest dreams came true. Kelly loved him. What do you think?
Yeah, I was really afraid that she was going to be afraid of me. And so I sort of sat around like part of the furniture until finally she got used to us. And boy, that made my day. That little sweetheart. Oh, God.
So, are you optimistic about the other little ones and having them up? And do you think this makes you feel, how do you feel right now?
Well, you know, we sort of didn't see enough of them, and I think this is a great idea that you're having. Oh, look at you. Great idea that you're having about small family groups coming up and giving us a chance to visit. Because, you know, when you get a big grouping, you know, when the whole 50 people are there, you don't have a lot of one-on-one time, which we will. I think it's a great idea. But do I have to wear this silly hat?
Maybe I can find you another costume of some kind, but I think it looks
That'll
cute.
probably be silly too.
Yeah. First of all, she doesn't seem like a baby who has that stranger danger. In the beginning, when I look at when she first arrived, I mean, she was giving us the stink eye a little bit. She looked at us as if to say, you know,
Yeah.
who are you? But as we interacted and we sang her little songs and she listened to the birds and she laughed with you.
Yeah.
And she laughed with me, and that makes us feel so good.
Yeah, it brings us back to what makes us happy, because it's come a long time from when, you know, we had 6 children, and then, you know, everything was wrapped up in the kids. And when they got older, you know, we had weddings, we had more children being born, but, you know, what was your focus? And some of the focus was taken away, either by old age or COVID.
Yep.
COVID?
COVID-19. Yep.
Anyway, it's a day like today reassures you. Something we should do all the time. Seeing them a little bit at a time.
I agree. I agree. So we'll put out an invitation to each family of children, and that would include the teenagers too. And
Oh yeah.
we'll do a little luncheon. Our luncheon was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What'd you think of those toast sticks?
Do those again.
I know.
Those are good.
That was my
I
invention.
have bad breath from the garlic, but don't worry about
No,
it.
I know. That was good. And little Kelly had a taste of one of the little cookies. But Molly is such a great mom, isn't she?
But I think it's a good idea to have the high school kids, because, you know, they're so busy and have so much to tell us that we don't get to go to their events, you know, their school plays, sports events, or what have you. So I'd like to hear them firsthand from them.
Yep.
Make your day.
Well, it was a good day, and but we still have each other.
Yep.
We're still happy.
Yep.
But including that this was a little test as to how we'll be doing things from now on, and hopefully everybody will. I would have loved to have hugged her. I was so close a couple times. I wanted to. I mean, she took my little.
Yeah.
I know. But
well, you know what? I thought of something else. Remember how much fun it was when I was a private pilot and flew a plane?
yeah,
You want to do that again?
no.
Good.
My heart was in my stomach, or whatever they say.
When I took your brother up and scared the hell out of him?
No, it just was the time when we came back.
Don't even tell about that.
I won't.
Good.
But I thought of myself as a mom, and what are we doing this for? As you know,
Because you like to go to Vegas.
I know, but I like to go in a car.
Yeah.
Lucy loved his flying.
You have the nicest looking white knuckles.
Yeah.
Everything was fun, and everything is fun, and that's why we're happy campers.
Yep. So our lifestyle continues. It is adjusted. We do accept it. We love it. And everything's going to be great.
And hope you guys do it the same way.
Exactly.
Take a page from our book. We love you all.
And if you have any ideas as to how to incorporate your family, please let us know. We'd love to hear from you as to your opinion on things like this.
Bye.
Love you so much. God bless us all.